Well, hey everyone, I'm so glad that you're tuning into our virtual chat. It's Miss O'Rourke, and I am joined today by our admissions counselor for UAH, Allie Eason. And so I'm sure she's going to give you some fantastic information about the college today. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to her so she can just tell us all about UAH.
Awesome. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great today. My screen so you can see where we are in the presentation. Yes, okay. So just a couple things. My name is Allie Eason. I'm your admissions counselor. I want to let y'all know kind of my role. So my role for you guys is to provide, to help guide you guys through the application and decision process. So the second you start out and you contact UAH and you have questions, I'm the person you would want to contact. I'm going to help you with any questions you have about your application, anything regarding scholarships and stuff. I'm kind of your point of contact if you have questions, if you need to meet one-on-one, if you need to call us, definitely reach out to me. Your counselor will have my contact information, so that will be available to y'all. So feel free, don't even hesitate to reach out if you need any help with anything. So with that, let's get started. So UAH was founded in 1950. We are currently just top 10,000 students enrolled, so that's a record enrollment for us, so that's really exciting. And what makes UAH so unique is just all the opportunities we offer. So we are ranked #1 for early career pay. So what that means is just when you graduate and you start out in your career, your entry level salary, it's going to be higher than, on average, it's going to be higher than those of our competitors in Alabama. You also get the best return on investment with UAH. So what you put into UAH with tuition and books and all those kind of fees, that's going to come back to you. So you're going to get all that money back with your entry-level salary, your pay just throughout your career. And so we are a quality institution. We have 7 academic colleges. We have arts and humanities, business, education, engineering, nursing, and science. And then we also have honors, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But we also have a lot of unique academic programs. One I want to discuss with you guys is aerospace engineering. That's a really big program, especially with Kentucky, because we are part of Academic Common Market. And so what that means is if you're a student in Kentucky and you want to major in aerospace, you can apply to UAH and come to UAH on in-state tuition. So you won't have to pay that out-of-state tuition cost if you apply for Common Market and go into the aerospace engineering program. And so our honors college. Our honors college is a separate application, so you'll apply to admissions, but if you want to go into the honors college, that's going to be a separate application that you can find on the website. And so there are requirements for that. That will be a 3.5 GPA and a 28 ACT, but it is a holistic review. So they're going to look at your academic records, your leadership records, your extracurriculars, and the essay that you submit with the application. I just want to say that the deadline for the Fall 21 Honors College is March 15th, 2021. So make sure that you fill it out before then. And so we are a research university. We are we put a lot of value in research. There's research in every college that you can get involved with. So we are number 11 in NASA funded research expenditures. We do have 17 high-tech research centers and labs. And so, for example, College of Science, they do have rat labs where students get to volunteer and go in and work with rats and work with professors in their research projects. And so there's always room for you to go and work with your professors and have that personal relationship and get to do those research projects and learn a little bit more about the field that you're going into. And another great thing about us being a research institution is that we are located in the 2nd largest research park in the country. So Cummings Research Park is the second largest corporate research park in the US and 4th largest in the world. And so they house companies like Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, there's NASA, Adtran, plenty more. So we have all these big names that come in and work with UAH. So they offer co-ops, internships. A lot of students who go to UAH end up going and getting a job there right out of college, especially with engineering, because we are an engineering-based school. And so what our students are like. We do have a small average class size, so we are average about 35 students. We offer career opportunities. We do have a career service office, so that office works with you directly to work with your co-ops, your internships. They offer a career fair twice a year where 100 plus companies come in and they're talking to you face to face, setting up interviews, appointments to come and talk to you about, you know, your opportunities of getting an internship in a co-op and all these learning experiences for you in that field. But I also want to talk about our registered student organizations. So we have 185 student-run organizations, and the interest of that is vast. So we have academic focused, we have Greek life, we also have special interests. So Greek life, we have 3 sororities and 5 fraternities on campus. Academic focus, a big thing for aerospace engineering is the Space Hardware Club. So Space Hardware Club gets together and they build different things like weather balloons, small size rockets and stuff. And that's what they do. They get together and they do the things that aerospace engineers do, which is great for academic purposes. And then special interests. So, you know, say you really like hammocking. We have a hammocking club where you can grab your hammock, they make a sandwich, they go hiking in the hammock. So there's always different ways for you to interact with students on campus, whether that be in your academic field or socially, and say that you really are interested in a specific topic and it doesn't have an RSO. You can go into Student Life and request to create an RSO for people with that same interest. And then I want to transfer into our campus living. So our residence halls are really interesting for the fact that we have a suite style campus living. So you won't be sharing one room with anyone. You'll have your own personal room and you'll share a bathroom with someone, and then you'll have a common area. So it's set up kind of like an apartment where there are 4 rooms to each suite. You'll share a bathroom with someone, you'll have your own room, and then you'll have a small kitchen and a living area. And I've already gone in a little bit into our co-ops and internships, but we'll talk a little bit more about it. So again, we do host that career fair twice a year, but we also have co-op kickoff during our week of welcome to introduce students to industry and company partners. So we have people from Research Park come in and speak to you guys about the opportunities. That's a big thing about UAH is that we work very closely with those companies in Research Park to offer you the career opportunities that you are going to want along with your major. And so this is a great layout right here of our suite style living, where you see you have 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a living area, and a kitchen. You are required 1 year for freshmen outside of a 30-mile radius. So residents in Kentucky will be required to live on campus for 1 year. But there are many living options. There are even suites where you can live with just 1 roommate, and it'll be a smaller living situation with just 2 students. But we do offer a 24/7 security desk, professional staff residing in the hall, and you have several dining options, including Chick-fil-A, Dunkin' Donuts, Papa John's, those things that we offer besides our cafeteria that you can go and dine at. And so let's go into our admissions requirements. So our first-time freshman applicants have an average of 2.9 and a composite score of 20 on the ACT. So those are our requirements for you to apply to UAH. Transfer students must have a 24 transferable credit hours with a 2.0 GPA. And so our application process, we do have a $30 application fee, but once you apply, you'll want to send us your college transcripts and your official test scores from the ACT or SAT. Now, UAH is now accepting super scores from ACT, but those will have to be official from the ACT website. They can't be sent in personally. It has to come from ACT itself. And then freshman academic scholarships. So that's based on your high school GPA and then your test scores plus your residency status. So we changed our scholarship grid this year to be academic scholarships. And so with that, it comes with a few different things. There will now be a scholarship deadline. So that, as you can see, will be April 15th, 2021. So you'll want to make sure you have applied and been admitted by that date. With that comes, so with the academic common market, if you are a Kentucky student coming here for aerospace engineering and going through the academic common market, you are going to want to look at our in-state academic scholarships, because that will be the tuition rates that you'll be looking at. If you aren't coming here for aerospace, you'll want to look at out-of-state. And then financial aid. I really want to encourage you guys to look into FAFSA. Those are the federal loans. What those are they're just direct loans from the Department of Education. They're low interest, and they're here to help you pay for college. So they're low interest loans. They're consolidated, so they'll all be in one place. And those will be done through the federal government. So the earlier you apply for those, the more likely you will be to receive funding from them. And so let's talk a little bit more about Huntsville and the Rocket City. So we are home to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. So that is where that's where the nation's largest repository of space artifacts, and it's home to Space Camp, where people from all over the globe come to, partake. Low Mills Arts and Entertainments, that is the largest privately owned arts facility in the southern United States. So you can go there right now they're offering drive-in movies. They typically, in a typical year, they have comedy shows, they have art exhibits, plus different artists and restaurants that you can go and dine at. We also have a lot of hiking trails, things that you can do outside of that, and then food trucks. So Huntsville's an up-and-coming city. You're really going to see a lot of activities you can do. Like we have Topgolf, we have Low Mill. You can even go and visit the Space and Rocket Center. So there are different activities you can do there. There are rides. It's a museum, so you can go and see kind of like the history of Huntsville and the history of the NASA. So that's a really great opportunity. And so what now? So you're going to want to go, if you're a senior in high school, you're going to want to go ahead and apply for admission, and you can schedule a virtual campus visit with us, or we are actually now offering on-campus visits. So you can go to our website and schedule your on-campus visit with us. I believe the dates are from now through Thanksgiving, so feel free to check that out, and feel free to contact me with anything else you may have. I know this was a lot of information, so if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But yeah, I'm really excited to speak with all of you one-on-one, and I really hope that y'all are just excited to go to college and excited as UAH as much as I am. So.
Well, Allie, I just want to say thank you so much. There's so many great things happening at UAH, and every year we get more and more students who are interested, and we've got a student there now. And so we are excited that you were able to spend this time with us and just talk more about campus life and the community at large and all the things that are happening. Students, if you have any questions, as she mentioned, please reach out. She is your admissions counselor, and I'm sure she's so happy to answer questions and to help facilitate your admissions process. And the tour that she mentioned is linked on the College and Career website. And so if I can help with the FAFSA or any of those other pieces that she mentioned, please come see me and let me know. Otherwise, Allie, I just want to say thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, and if y'all need anything, feel free to contact us.